Life and Literature. The scene takes place at a party between an author and a very, very young admirer. The period, Age of Innocence.
I feel as if I'd known you for absolute ages instead of only half an hour. It was awfully clever of you to find this lovely quiet place, even if it is a bit dark. Of course, you know, in a way I do know you because of your books. And when Alison said, do come in on Friday because Lionel Pilgrim is coming, I almost died. I said, not the Lionel Pilgrim, and she said, yes. I almost died. Yes, I have. I read all your books. No, I haven't got them actually, but I got them out from the library. No, they didn't have them, but they got them for me. Well, I think it's your honesty that I admire so much. Well, I mean, the way you use rude words and that. And I think it's so wonderful the way you always have such original backgrounds in your books. I mean, I had no idea Edinburgh was like that. Oh, yes, I have been through it, you know, on the way to places. But I didn't know. Oh, I tell you what I thought was absolutely marvellous. Do you remember that book you wrote about Istanbul? Sin is a fair flower. Well, do you remember that man you had in it? The way you made him so harsh and so evil and so cruel to his wife. I mean, branding her and everything. And yet all the time, deep down, he was frightfully religious. I was awfully surprised when he became a nun. I mean monk. I say, you had rather an unhappy childhood, didn't you? Oh, well, I guessed. Well, you are Henry in the heart has no womb. Yes, I thought so. How awful. Well, I mean about your father not understanding you and then having to be a wolf cub when you couldn't believe in it. I say, do you remember that scene in the disused gravel pit where the girl taunted Henry? Well, I thought it was frightfully clever, actually, marvellous, but I'm not absolutely certain if I quite understood it. Well, I think I'd say that I had a very happy childhood. Well, you see, I live in the country. Oh, well, I've got lots of cousins. Oh, well, we had a pony, and I used to ride, and play tennis. I used to scribble a bit. I still do, actually. Poetry. And it's frightfully bad. Well, you know, Mummy thinks it's quite good, but it isn't actually. It's sort of hopeless. I mean, no, they are not love poems. They're more kind of nature poems. Oh, well, things like flowers and birds and death. My hair? It's not meant to be in the least bit Grecian. I just put it up and it stays there. And I couldn't possibly take it down because I feel so frightfully silly. No, honestly, I'm not sure enough. Are you feeling hungry? You know, we could always go and find some food. No, I love it. Just sitting here, talking. Oh, my skin isn't in the least bit transparent. Do shut up. I say, can I ask you a question? Well, look, do you think that if a person is going to write about the sort of things that you write about, do you think that person has to actually experience all those things? I mean, you know, before they can actually write about them? Oh. Oh, well, I don't suppose suppose I'll ever write about anything then. Well, you see, I live in the country. Well, absolutely nothing ever happened. Oh, I'd love to come and talk to you about it one evening. Oh, what fun. May I bring Mummy?